Dear respective audience, in our previous discussion we discussed about the kingdom Monera. In this video, we shall be discussing the Kingdom Protista, God's willing. All single-celled organisms are grouped under the Kingdom Protista. The term Protista was first used by Ernest Haeckel in the year 1886. This kingdom forms a link between other kingdoms of plants, animals, and fungi, showing an important step in early evolution. The first protist probably exists 1.7 billion years ago. Members of Protista are primarily aquatic in nature. It is a very large group comprising of at least 16 divisions. Many protists, like algae, are the primary producers in the aquatic ecosystem. Example, the Iglena. The Kingdom Protista are classified into three taxa: the plant-like protist, the plant-like protist, which is the alga, the animal-like protist, which is the protozoa, and the fungi-like protists. Plant-like protists, the alga. Plant-like protists have chlorophyll like that in plants. The green substance in their cells enable them to make food by photosynthesis. They produce and release oxygen like the plants. It is believed to be the most supply of oxygen on Earth is from the plant-like protists. The plant-like protists are the major food source and primary producers for water organisms. They are classified into the following groups based principally on the kind of pigments they have and nature of their food reserve. Division: Chlorophyta. Green algae. The green algae include unicellular and multicellular algae. They are mostly freshwater. Body is sheet-like thallus. They have cell walls made of cellulose and pectin. Food is reserved starch which is stored in peronoids. Examples: Parogera. It is as unicellular green algae. It grows as a green thread or filament. Division: Rhodophyta. Red algae. Red algae are mostly large and multicellular. They grow in oceans. The alga nori and gelidium are used as food in parts of Asia. Carrageenan and agar are glue-like substances in red alga. Agar is used as a medium used for growing bacteria and other organisms under laboratory conditions. Agar is also used to make gelatin capsules and a base for cosmetics. Carrageenan is used as a stabilizer and thickener in dairy products. It is also used to give toothpaste its creamy texture. Division: Phaeophyta. Brown algae. Brown algae are multicellular. They grow on rocks in shallow water of the sea. Large brown algae are called kelps. Kelps may grow densely in the sea and form kelp forests. They form important food sources for fish and invertebrates. The brown algae growing on rocks are known as rockweed. Example of rockweed is sargassum. Algin is a substance derived from some algae which is used in making ice cream, lotion, and plastics. Division: Chrysophyta. Golden alga. Chryso means color of gold. There are three types of golden alga: yellow green alga, golden brown alga, diatoms. Diatoms are the most abundant and are found in seawater and freshwater habitats. The shells of diatoms are made of silica. They are a major source of food to many aquatic organisms. The shells of fossil diatoms form thick deposits on the sea floor known as diatomaceous earth. It is used as water filters, abrasive, and to add sparkling to products such as paint and fingernail polish. Division: Pyrophyta. Fire alga. It contains a species of one-celled alga called dinoflagellate, which means spinning swimmers. They store food in the form of starch and oils. The red color is due to chlorophyll A and C and xanthophyll. These organisms have ability of bioluminescence. Almost all species, like in marine water, some species causes the red tide phenomenon. The dinoflagellates causing red tides are known as gonialocs, which contain a neurotoxin and are poisonous to marine fauna. The fungus like protist, slime molds. Slime molds are saprophytic protists. They are very bright in appearance. They live in moist soil, decaying plants and trees. They are single-celled organisms. During favorable conditions, they form multicellular aggregations called plasmodium. During favorable conditions, they form multicellular aggregations called plasmodium. During favorable conditions, plasmodia differentiate to form fruiting bodies bearing spores at the tip. These spores possesses resistant roots, which help in survival for a long time during adverse conditions. These spores disperse by air currents. The animal like protists, the protozoa. The protozoans belong to the kingdom Protista as well. These kingdoms are animal-like. They are simple and primitive. They occur in watery or moist environments. They are found in the sea, freshwater, soil body, fluids, etc. They are cosmopolitan, as they are distributed everywhere. They are at the protoplasmic level of organization as the specialized portion of the cytoplasm called organelles carry out particularly functions within their single cell. The organelles include cilia, flagella, pseudopodia, contractile vacuus. The protozoa are broadly divided into four phyla based mainly on their organelles and modes of locomotion as follows: phylum Rhizopoda, phylum Apicomplexa, phylum Sarcomysticifera, and phylum Celiophora. Phylum Rhizopoda. They lack chromatophores. They possess a single nucleus. They do not have definite shape due to the absence of a rigid pellicle. Associated reproduction is by binary fission. They possess pseudopodia as locomotory organelles. Pseudopodia can be formed in any position in the body and can be withdrawn into the body, e.g. Acella, amoeba, entamoeba. Phylum Apicomplexa. They have an apical complex. They lack external locomotory organelles. They are therefore characterized by their reproductive process rather than their locomotory organelles as in the other two groups. They are parasitic and absorb food in solution from their host. They are uninucleate. They form many spores during asexual and sexual reproduction. This is their most distinctive characteristics. They are economically important in that they cause diseases in humans and in organisms useful to humans. Example: Plasmodium causes malaria, Emeria causes coccidiosis, Toxoplasma causes toxoplasmolysis. Number 3. Phylum Sarcomysticifera. Some members possess chromatophores while others do not. Chromatophores are cup-shaped masses of protoplasm of a green, yellow, or brownish color due to the presence of the pigment chlorophyll, xanthophyll, carotene, etc. The cell is covered by a pellicle and it is semi-rigid. They usually have a definite shape. Adults use flagella as a means of locomotion. They possess a single nucleus. Associated reproduction is by longitudinal binary fission. Members are divided into two classes: Phytomysticifera. These are flagellates that are plant-like in that they possess chlorophyll. Most of the members are holophytic, photostatic. Example: Volvox, Euglena, Chlamydomonas. Zoomasticifera. They are animal-like and lack chromatophores. They are holozoic. There is sexual reproduction in a few groups. Some members of this class are parasitic. They may possess one to many flagella. There are amoeboid forms with or without flagella. Example: Mastigamoeba, Trichonympha, Trypanosoma, and Leishmania. Phylum Celiophora. This phylum constitutes the largest group of protozoans. They exhibit a high level of organelle development. They possess cilia as locomotory organelles. They have a constant body shape due to the presence of a firm pellicle covering the body. They possess nucleus of two types: a large meganucleus which controls all cell activities except reproduction, and a micronucleus which controls sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is by transverse fission, while sexual reproduction is by conjugation, which involves fusion of nuclei and not cells. Most of the ciliates are free-living and solitary. A few are colonial and some are sessile. Very few are parasitic. They feed on small organic particles or prey on microscopic organisms. Example: Paramecium, Vorticella, Palantidium, etc. Here we come to the end of this lesson. Hope you enjoyed it very well. Do not forget to subscribe for more of this kind of biology videos. Thank you very much. God bless you.